You probably won't believe me, but I've already written my will. And no, it's not some dusty document signed by a notary. It's a 25-sheet Excel file. If I ask you, what will remain of you when the lights go out? Most of you picture a cold list of numbers in a bank account, locked behind months of bureaucracy. Let me tell you an uncomfortable truth. If that's what you think, you're way off track. That is purely administrative survival. A strategic legacy isn't about how much money you leave behind. It's the instruction manual you leave so that the next generation doesn't burn it to the ground. Today, we're dismantling the mathematical of generational wealth. I'm going to show you the exact 5-pillar architecture used here in the Principality of Monaco to turn today's sweat into financial immortality. Backed by data. Let's begin. Here in Monaco, in my personal university of life, there's one thing you learn quickly by watching people who have managed capital for generations. True wealth is not about showing off, and it never is an isolated event or a stroke of luck. It's a process. Those who live and work here understand that growing your net worth is meant to improve your quality of life, sure, but above all, it is to ensure that all those who come after you don't have to start from scratch every single time. Because you need to picture real wealth as a titanium bridge you engineer today, allowing the people you love to safely cross the same rivers you had to swim or are swimming through, often gasping for air. While working on this video, I was thinking about our generation, the 25 to 45 demographic. We hold the greatest, most undervalued luxury in the market, time. And during this time, we have the opportunity to build foundations so solid that they won't just serve us, but anyone who follows. How? By determining the curve. I'm talking about deciding today what trajectory will get you to the finish line, passing down something that transcends the four walls of your house and the physical time we are granted on this earth. Let me borrow a frequently cited concept from Warren Buffett for a moment: the snowball. Imagine working hard to pack a snowball and pushing it to all the way to the top of a mountain. Once you're there, you let it go. What happens? As it rolls, it gathers more snow, grows, accelerates, and becomes a force of nature that crushes every obstacle. In financial mathematics, this concept is called compound interest. The academic rule of compound interest dictates that wealth is mass times time. The more capital you have, and the longer you leave it invested, the more it grows. But there is a fatal flaw in this formula for those starting from zero. If you don't have the mass, the equation seems broken, and this is where the true secret of massive wealth comes into play. Here, the M doesn't stand for mass, it stands for method. If the method is sound and replicable, the snowball doesn't just grow for you, it creates an unfair competitive advantage for whoever comes next. Nobody at school ever explains how to do this. At best, they teach you how to save. But saving just for the sake of saving is a trap that goes up in a smoke and the first unexpected emergency or gets wasted on frivolous consumptions. Why not transform your hard work into an operational infrastructure that works for you and for your future instead? Let's go back to my Excel file. My bank advisor loves it. It's a synthesis of the Monte Carlo method. It encapsulates my balance sheet in number, projection, risk scenarios, and learning curves. Frankly, everyone should have one, even if just for income and expenses columns. But ask yourselves, what would have happened to your life if, at 20 years old, instead of inheriting the whole family car or a small postal savings account, you had inherited a magic book to fill out? One with the exact instructions on how to create wealth from scratch, stress tested against the failures and successes of those who came before you. Inheriting only money gives you means. Inheriting the methods gives you the purpose. And means and purpose are never the same thing. If wealth is a process and not a random event, it requires also engineering. I structured mine in 5 pillars. These are not only motivational tips. What I'm sharing are mathematical and logic foundations upon which I built my journey, from my first few hundred euros saved to where I am today. Let's now move from theory to practice. In each pillar, we ask a question and then apply a rule. Pillar number 1, the logical manual. Your file shouldn't be a cold bank statement. It's the flight manual for your net worth. An heir who receives a stock portfolio without understanding the logic behind it will sell it at the first market fluctuation. So the question you need to ask is, if I weren't here tomorrow, would the person opening my file understand why I bought that ETF or why I passed on a real estate deal? Write it all down and pair it with the numbers, because otherwise, whoever comes next might just see a pile of meaningless digits. And now the rule. Apply the rule of the 3 whys. For every investment line item, write 3 reasons. For example, I hold this position because it generates dividends or protects against inflation and funds the project XYZ. Above all, write down what never to do based on your past mistakes. Pillar number 2, the access protocol. Bureaucracy is the natural predator of value. The time that lapses between your absence and your loved one's ability to act can destroy years of hard work. The question here is my wealth a gift or is it a puzzle whose keys only exist in my head? The rule to use is the black box test. Your partners or heirs must be able to access passwords, banking contacts, proxies, and private keys within 25 hours. Tell them who to call, which accountant, which lawyer. Transmitting the power to act immediately is more vital than transmitting the ownership of the assets. And now, pillar number 3, the alliance matrix. Choose your custodians now. Pay attention, this is the secret of family offices here in Monaco. Natural heirs are not always the best managers of the methods. The rule to use is to identify the mentor or a trustee, a trusted person or professional who guarantees the method. That person will be the one to explain to your kids or heirs how to keep the snowball rolling when you're no longer around. And here we are at the 4th pillar, the one that makes the difference between dynasties and bankruptcies, the resilience clause. This is the transmission of risk management. It is the instruction manual for emergencies of both the soul and the portfolio. The question is, have I written down what to do when the market, for example, crashes by 40%? Or will I let the people I love sell everything in a blind panic? The rule here is the anti-panic script. On my Excel, the first line is in red and it says, in the event of a market crash exceeding 20%, turn off the TV and do not sell anything. Instead, use liquidity fund X to buy. Sharing the ability to take a punch is the ultimate gift. And this brings us to the fifth pillar, the one that gives a soul to all the numbers in the architecture. We call it value destination or the ethical ladder. Money often tears families apart because it lacks the why that transforms it into a higher purpose. Do the heirs know which dinner you skipped to grow that capital? Or will they think it's money that fell from the sky? Attached to your file, there must be your voice. Explain that this money was born from honesty, sacrifices, and compromises. Allocate a portion to a social cause you believe in. Transform your accumulation into an indelible footprint that says, I was here and I left this place a little better than I found it. You might call me a dreamer, but I believe that building a strategic legacy means stopping believing that passive consumers of our own lives and starting to be their architects. Start today, even if you only have 5,000 euros, because in the end, it is not the amount that counts, but it's the mathematical direction you choose to give your time and your method. And speaking of time and method, there is an invisible mistake, a mathematical bug that 90% of people make when calculating the growth of their financial snowball, an error that delays wealth creation by decades. You have to build this architecture with your own hands and sweat. Because if you think you can skip steps, maybe by coming here to Monaco with the illusion of finding some ultra-rich sponsor ready to end you the turning point of your life, you're about to crash into the worst trap of all. Nobody is going to save your life here. Get into your head. True wealth isn't a status symbol, it's freedom. And in Monaco, nobody hands you €1,000,000 for free. I dismantle the harsh truth behind the myth of easy money, and I explain exactly how real wealth behaves in this next video. It's a necessary cold shower, but it will save you from wasting years chasing an illusion. So click right here and let's get into it. I'll see you on the other side. Bye!